They're not made of ham, yet we call them hamburgers. And what should you call them if they're not made of beef? LA Times columnist Patt Morrison said there are so many new vegetarian and lab-produced versions on the market, the beef industry may be playing catch-up. On Thursday, we showed you what Patt says about it all.
You tell me, what is this food? A burger, right? Whether it's turkey or beef or soy or fish, we still call it a burger, but maybe not for long. If some new proposed rule gets the okay from the European Union, any burger that is not made of beef will have to be called something else, like, veggie discs. Let's make this plain. Anything called a burger is really about the entire composition. It's the bun and the mustard and the onions and the cheese or the vegan cheese. And voila, a sum greater than the total of its parts. As Gertrude Stein might have said, had she not been eating in Paris 100 years ago, burger is a burger is a burger. It was a Frenchman who introduced this proposed rule, but Big Beef has to be pretty delighted. By the same token, the dairy industry and some dairy state politicians here would like a rule like Europe's, where you can't use the word milk for any liquid that doesn't come from a goat or a cow or a sheep. But no one sees the words soy milk and thinks that old MacDonald is out there with a pail squeezing milk from a nut. Milk is people's shorthand for how they use the liquid in coffee, in cereal. I'd say the dairy industry thinks almonds and soy are guilty of piggybacking on milk's reputation, but then the pork industry might get after me. Speaking of which, to show how ridiculous this is, the first hamburger was created either in the German city of Hamburg or in Texas, way more than 140 years ago. And there's a historic marker in Pasadena to commemorate the world's first cheeseburger, called the aristocratic burger, first served in 1924. And for as long as most of us have been around, McDonald's has served hamburgers. But has the pork industry sued over the misleading use of the ham part? When salsa overtook ketchup as Americans' favorite condiment way back around 1992, did the Heinz 57 people sue to make the label read Mexican ketchup? Please. So back off, beef dudes. To tweak a 1980s fast food commercial, where's your beef?
Where's the beef?
If beef sales decline, that may be because of climate change and evolving tastes, and you won't stop that with a label. Still today, menus in England may specify beef burgers. And if you're looking for an upside to the big Brexit bye-bye to Europe, maybe that's it.
And to start your day with our award-winning journalism, ask your smart home device to tell you the news from the Los Angeles Times. You can listen to our top stories using Alexa, Google Play, and Spotify. Find out more at latimes.com/audio briefs. And here's what we're working on for next week. Ever since marijuana was legalized in California, pot smuggling has gone up, not down, way up, in fact. Smugglers are looking outside of California, where there's more money to be made. Plus, it's back, the Equal Rights Amendment. It just had its first hearing in Congress in 36 years, but now some are saying we should just start all over again. And the final episode of Game of Thrones is on Sunday, and on Monday, like much of America, we're going to be talking about every detail of the finale with TV writer and superfan Lorraine Ali. That's all coming up next week. I'm Lisa McCree, and from all of us at LA Times Today, thanks for watching.